everyone, Indez here. Today I'm gonna bring you some good and some bad news in Diablo Immortal, but also will depend on your class. So let's start with the good news. First of all, I always like the good news first. It is gonna be that we got a big announcement here from our community manager saying that on the next update there are some set items changes coming into the game. So pretty much the gear set items that you guys have to farm in the dungeons, and as you guys know, after you play for a while it gets like very monotonous to always keep refarming, and there is like not really a good way to get like the most incredible gear at all the times without like being extremely lucky. So they are making a very substantial change when it comes to the system. It says that now all the exceptional items now can drop with a maximum number of sockets, which means like pretty much now you're not gonna have any problems if you get an item that has the three main attributes, which means like the fortitude, willpower, vitality, and strength or intelligence. So if you get a triple stat item, even if it has two or triple magic affixes, will always have a triple socket. You guys know, you've been in my place, most certain that how many times you got like this perfect item, but then it doesn't have the triple socket. It is like such a stab in the heart that it always made me like feel so frustrated. And finally they are actually fixing that. I think it's gonna be super good, especially for the casual players that they don't have a lot of time. But have in mind that if you're like a hardcore PvP and you are trying to get like the fortitude with the willpower, the double stats geared with some substats in it, these items, they still gonna have double or triple sockets depending on your luck. Also, it says here in the bottom that you know, the next week on Monday we're gonna be able to read all the patch notes. So these were the good news. Now, if you are a Necro, you may not like this change that I'm gonna show you. So yesterday, if you still didn't saw, there is this post that got announced by I think like the community manager on China, like the Southeast Asia side, and it says that the Necromancer Inferno 5 enhances the mechanism and the trigger chance will change. So if you guys didn't see, this skill right now, it is pretty much like dominating everything when it comes to PvE, to PvP. It is absolutely broken. And what I mean by broken, I'm not saying it is super overpowered. No, I'm saying it's actually bugged. So it says here that the sight is now gonna mark an enemy. If by each 5 attacks, it will trigger some extra damage. So the bug that exists here is like, it's not 5 attacks of your own. No, it's 5 attacks from everyone. Not only that, if you are playing PvP and you get like with the green sight, it's just doing like absolutely crazy damage. You can run to your spawn and the sight will still keep giving you damage. Like most of the times if I get the sight, I go to the base and I get like 100 to 0. I get the savior procs, and finish it, and then I still die because most of them, they are using the augments, and the augments like creates like this burning damage that keeps triggering like this side, and it is just an absurd amount of damage. So right now, if you are a Necromancer, you're probably having a blast. You're doing like 10x the damage that you were doing, but we all know that things like this are not good for the game. Like I'm completely fine when like something it is like working as intended but it's just strong. But if it is absolutely like broken and buggy, I think it should be fixed, and that's why the developers are going to fix it. Also, there is a change here that it comes like with the Tempest Inferno 5. They are just reducing the damage because like they are just doing like a tremendous amount of damage like with this new offhand. And this is pretty much all the changes. When it comes to my account, yesterday I did the new class auction, and now we will be playing as a Demon Hunter. This was the class that he won. He was very close. It was like a last minute call that last second Crusader was gonna win, but last second someone came and they swept the win and they selected Demon Hunter. We're gonna be trying, as you guys can see, I'm only like a few hours into the Demon Hunter, and I already gathered the new head answers. I also gathered here the new chest piece, and I'm gonna try to make Demon Hunter great again. That's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna see if there is something here that I can explore to maybe make like a poison strife build, or maybe like I really wanted to explore like this rain of vengeance to see if we can make like a toxic rain. Man, like I love that build in Path of Exile. I played it like for a very long time, and so we're just gonna try to see, explore. When it comes to PvP, I mean, like there's not a lot of options. It's like, or you play the strafe build, or you want to go and you want to play like the summons. I personally think like the summons don't do a lot of damage and don't bring like a lot of impact into the game, so I really like a more active playstyle. That's what I like to do. So with this, I will be going live very soon. I will probably just gonna be grinding like the new answers. We're probably gonna try to theory craft some new builds. So if you are a Demon Hunter, come into my stream. Let's try to find out like something that is gonna make it work. As I usually say, it is hard to make an omelet without eggs, but we will still try to cook here something. But at the end of the day, you know, Blizzard devs are the ones that they have to try to come up like with some solution. I think the solution comes from like maybe having a bit more AoE, more survivability and things like that, to just like put Demon Hunter into the meta that right now isn't. So with this out of the way, don't forget to like, leave a comment, type cheese in the comments so I know you guys are the legends. Keep carrying the channel, and with this, thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys on live stream. Peace.